Is Battlefield 2042 getting an entirely new year of content? Over the weekend, some interesting Battlefield news dropped. On Origin, Reddit users saw a placeholder for a Battlefield 2042 Year 2 upgrade. Users investigated in the API to confirm that yes, this is listed in there. What it means, however, is up for debate. It's likely that EA and DICE are planning a second year of content for 2042, and this is probably part of that whole DLC or whatever the monetization side of it will be. If you're like me, I really didn't think we were probably getting much beyond Season 5 for 2042, but maybe the numbers the last few months have really shown them that this is a game worthy of another year of support. It really hasn't moved as fast as I think the players have hoped, but it has gotten a lot better in the last few months, and the numbers have improved substantially with the Game Pass inclusion on the Xbox side, and then it was also on the PS Plus games recently too. So we're playing Season 4 in today's video, checking out the new map and the class overhaul system, and talking about this very thing. So many live service games come out and want to exist forever, and I think we're probably going to go back to the system where at least games like Battlefield and Halo are probably going to have support for 2 or 3 years while half the team is working on the sequel, but we'll just have to wait and see. So sit back, relax, enjoy the gameplay, enjoy Season 4 goodness. And what do you think? Is another year in the can for 2042?
I think there's a tank down there. Yeah.
Woo! Let's go, dude. It's crispy. It's a little crispy up in here. New season of Battlefield 2042. And I have barely played this game the last few months. I haven't touched the season at all. We now have the class overhauls. It's traditional Battlefield style classes. And I am really looking forward to playing a session today. Just seeing how it feels, this new change. Ooh, outplayed. I got outplayed big time. Nice, man. We're entering like one of my favorite times ever for these types of games, and that's when you get the optimization happening. So you probably, if you see me play 2042 before on the channel, you've probably heard me complain about the lack of optimization on this game and how it's been tough to run with a 1080 Ti and an old 6700K, which is funny because doesn't feel that old to me. It feels like yesterday I was building this PC, but I mean 2017 is now many years behind us. Anyway, it feels good now. It feels really solid. 1440p settings aren't cranked, but they do feel kind of nice. Yep, there it goes. He's dead. Nice, dude. Let's go. See if we can get a nade over there. This is the new map for Season 4. And cool. I've heard that in this mode in particular, Breakthrough, the spawns are a little funky, and so I've heard there are some spawn trappable areas, but overall from what I played, I liked it. I was in the bot mode leveling up some weapons, enjoying this map and trying it out. How it plays with real people is a different story probably. All right, I do have some questions for you if you're watching my Battlefield videos, right? Oh, come on, Dragoon. Oh, wow. There's a lot. Oh, dang. That was really bad aim. I just changed my mouse sense a couple of weeks ago. I slowed it down a little bit. On Source Engine, I'm 0.1, or 1.0 was what I used to be, and now I'm 0.8. Anyway, the questions I wanted to ask. Specialists in this game and just in general, like Battlefield's one of those games I've never ever wanted to have characters or classes like specialists. Okay, so I phrased it weird, but you know how Battlefield 2042 has specialists. So you have different characters, different abilities, and they can do different things. I'm not a huge fan of that gameplay trend, and I feel like it's been going on since like way back in Black Ops 3 time, right? All these titles are like, well, you need to have different characters with different abilities and people can select and feel the way they want to. I figured that would get them. I don't think Battlefield is a game where you need to have the different abilities. Like I overlook them so often, especially now that they've done the update, like the class update. There's like not a ton of a reason to I feel like go the specialist direction. But is it something that you enjoy? Like, do you enjoy picking your specialist and having those extra abilities? Maybe it's just the boomer talking in me, but I felt like Battlefield 4 is about as peak as it gets when it comes to like Battlefield fun. If any of you played like back during the Call of Duty era, right? You saw a bunch of other FPS games implementing a loadout system. So you could choose your kit and like customize your weapon. Like even look at Halo 4. They implemented a loadout system in a type of game that really was designed not to have one. I didn't think it was that bad in Halo 4, but in the last few years it does seem like the hero shooter, class shooter is just the way that like a lot of companies have gone. Nice. The moment I swapped off of engineer because of a misclick, of course there's vehicles in the area. I think 2042 has reached a point for me that's pretty solid. Nothing will touch Battlefield 4. Do you guys ever think a Battlefield 4 style game could come out again? That man's motivated. I don't know if he's just going straight out for the revenge or what. He was not looking any other direction. See him, but oh, this guy. Thank you, teammate. Thank you, teammate. Save me. I'm gonna rotate back up here. Do you think you could ever have... Ooh, self-heal. Let's go. Another game coming out like Battlefield 4 in the future. Good kill. That was bad aim by me. I'm holding out hope. I'm super holding out hope that someday we could add another game like that in the Battlefield universe. And for those of you who didn't play it back in the day, what I'm primarily talking about is how many good maps came with Battlefield 4, how many weapons came with the game. Obviously, off the start at launch, it was really rough. There were plenty of bugs and issues and problems. It was not perfect, and it took a while to get better. But that game ultimately became like probably the pinnacle like modern Battlefield title. Hopefully he comes in here. There we go. Nice. He's up above me and behind me, I think, too, on the radar. I'm just gonna know which door he's gonna come in. We'll see here. I've got him on both sides, so this is kind of tricky. Oh no! I didn't see him up on the hill. Oh, the overshoot. Come on, bro. I was just having fun. Oh, hello. Got it. Are we good right here? How are we looking? I have a bit of a theory. I think in the next few years, you're going to see a shift away from the never-ending live service model, like the 10-year style games. And I think developers are going to push back to supporting a game for 3 or 4 years while part of their team is developing the next game. I really think in the FPS market in particular, you'll probably still see free-to-play games being a thing. But I honestly think you'll probably see a lot of games like Battlefield 2042 where you pay the price tag of entry and then the game gets a few years of support while they're working on the next iteration. But part of me just thinks that this, like, we're going to make a free game and it's going to last for 10 years and everybody's going to love it. I think it sounded super good on paper when everyone's looking at Fortnite and a few of the other live service games that are pulling it off. But those are not the norms. Those are the outliers, the magical, like, lightning in a bottle style games. And everybody in the industry seemed to chase it super hard. I mean, you don't have to be living under a rock to see how many games are going for that. We're going to support this title for a very long time. Also, like, some of my textures in this match have just gone like straight Xbox 360 mode. I don't know what's going on there. Hello, my friend. What else? We got him on the right there? I think he's on the right. I really thought he was back here. Thinking back to Titanfall 2 or Halo 5, you know, you bought the game, then you had pretty consistent post-launch updates, some of which brought really consistent big changes and new modes and all that stuff. The 3-month, you know, seasonal system that we've got right now, for most games, wouldn't you say it's like not enough? Like just giving people 100 tiers of new things to unlock in a battle pass, one new map, and probably like a balance patch. For whatever reason, like, we were getting big map pack DLC releases years ago in which you'd be getting 3 or 4 maps dropped on you. I think a lot of the content that we're getting these days with these live service games, and I'm air quoting here if you can see my hands, content, is fluff. So much of it is fluff, like new like cosmetics to unlock in your battle pass, right? That's cool, but players want more than one new map a season in their game, right? Players consistently want new things and new ways to experience the game that they're playing. Nice. Let's keep pushing up here. Players want new, exciting ways to play the game. And what I was accustomed to, especially back in the Battlefield Premium days, if we're talking Battlefield, you would get a number of new maps to experience and get to play on, man. And they were beautiful and huge. There was so much going on. Got him. Let's go. Oh, is that the match? GG.
We've won today.
That's pretty cool. I like it. Flashpoint's pretty good. Probably not super fun on the defensive side, but anyway, what do you think? Are we going to keep having the same exact like free-to-play model games last 10 years? I think developers are going to have to just shift back to like the 3-year thing. Thanks for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you again very soon.